We now return to Behind the Music.
No, I thought it was the best idea in the world.
Isn't that kind of weird?
So all I can say is weird. It's just weird.
Mitch started as a drummer for Dave Jets and the Bombers and was later reunited with Dave in GKDM.
Like when Shelly asked me to be part of the band, I said great. There's only one way I would do it. That's if Mitch came along for the ride. You know, Mitch is my guy. I rely on him. I trust him.
Yeah, one day Shelly Two Steps calls and tells me that David wants me to be in this band. And then me and David talked, and this was the one time, the one and only time, when David's ever apologized for anything in his whole life. That was the first time, and it really moved me. After that, I really didn't have a choice. I kind of felt like I had to be in GKDM.
Mitch, yeah, he was a great guy. I really liked him. You know, he's a great drummer. He does this really good stuff, and he even tried to work with me. He tried to, you know, do something with his hands while he was drumming, and, you know, bobbing his head a little bit, and we tried to work something out, and, you know, he tried to come with a compromise.
Mitch, he was a reasonable guy. Which one was Mitch again?
King Mike didn't remember who I was. He was the best man at my wedding.
I could have worked with him, for sure. And still, that offer stays open. If you want, Mitch, if you want to be a part of my reality TV show, you can come along and see Shelly Two Step. Seriously.
I'm the voice of reason in this whole group.
Despite Mitch's patience, Dave Jets' ego was putting a strain on the entire band.
I'm just so better than Mitch and Lee. I mean, they're nice now. They're a good, you know, couple of players. I'm the hottest pop rock star there is, but I'm far better than they are. I mean, that's for definite sure.
His ego is a mile wide.
I know I'm great. Always have been, always will be great.
The fights between Jets and Lee were becoming increasingly physical, and it was usually Mitch who got caught in the middle.
Yeah, back when I was with the band, yeah, I'd get punched, I'd get kicked, I'd get bitten. Probably took more abuse with the band than I do now as a bodyguard.
I don't know what about you sound nasal.
Because I'm the best, Lee.
And when Dave shrunk my lucky socks, that was the last straw.
On December 15th, 2002, tempers flared when Dave Jets washed and shrunk Mitch's lucky socks.
365 days of the year, I'm the voice of reason in this band. This is the one thing that I really needed. And what did they do? They completely did not listen to me.
Mitch's socks smelled terrible, and the only good thing that David did was to put them in the wash machine.
I am so upset right now.
The sock incident was the beginning of the end for the band, but it was Zooism that created a permanent rift between the members. Zooism is a religion started by Dave Jets.
Hi, this is Dave Jets for Zooism. What is Zooism? It's my belief. I mean, I love plants, grass, trees, bushes, shrubs.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Zooism?
Yeah, Zooism, I believe in trees. I worship trees, plants, shrubs, herbs, grass. You know, it's a big belief. I mean, it makes me mad when somebody like you or anybody steps on grass. I mean, this is my own plant, Irma. You know, I mean, the you know, plants and grass will never let you down.
Zooism? I don't even know how to think about Zooism right now.
This is Dave Jets for Zooism. You guys ready to rock tonight? We're here for Zooism tonight. Everybody know what Zooism is? It's a belief of trees, bushes, shrubs, grass, trees.
No, seriously, I can't even talk about it right now.
It really grows on you, man. That's what Zooism's all about. Zooism, it grows on you.
He was out of control.
Like many pop bands, GKDM had countless followers. With their status as the world's first boy-girl mega pop band came an endless wave of fanatical fans. No fan is more fanatical or devoted than Wendy Smiles.
Wendy Smiles. Some people used to call me a crazed fan, obsessed fan, you know, but there's nothing wrong with liking something a lot. I got help, you know, I got checked into a clinic.
I'd go out for an oil change, she'd pop up. I'd go to the park to try and read a book or a newspaper, she'd pop up. You know, I'd be coming out of the men's room at a restaurant, she'd pop up. It's like, no matter where I went.
Wendy's antics were caught on camera several times in the 2003 documentary, The Price of Fame.
I was at your show. Can I get your autograph?
Sure.
Dave Jets. Dave Jets, I can't believe it.
Come on, David, let's go.
Hey guys!
Yep.
Hey guys, 20 Smiles, guys. I just got your greatest hits CD and I love it. It's so great. Can you sign it for me, please?
Hey, Mitch, man, can you hand me my Pepsi? Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Told me I had to burn all my memorabilia, my posters, my buttons, sneakers, lunch boxes, everything. So, where are you guys gonna be next? Where are you guys going?
To a club tonight. We're gonna go hang at a club tonight. We're gonna go. We're gonna hook up tonight and see what happens.
What club exactly?
Oh, a couple of them around the area.
Oh, can I get the address? But I kept some, you know, just for the memories. Wait a minute, Dave Jets, I brought you a soda, your favorite, a Pepsi. I read it online. It's your favorite, right?
Oh, I see it's half drunk.
Oh.
What kind of favor
I
do
got
this?
a little thirsty.
Oh,
I think
okay.
you're fine. I'm your #1 fan.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
But I'm good now. I mean, I'm not crazy anymore. It's get a little too expensive to follow the band around now. I live in different cities in the whole United States. But I'm good. I'm over it. I only stop by every once in a while to see how they're doing. I care about them. That's why I care. I just check in on them every once in a while. Look through the windows. Make sure they're doing all right. You know, I'm a fan. #1 fan.
Since the band broke up, Mitch has enjoyed a successful career as a bodyguard.
One of the big gigs I've got waiting for me right now is Willie Funkenstein and the Funkadelics reunion tour. It's a tough job, but somebody's gotta do it.
Willie Funkenstein also worked with King Mark.
Hi, my name is Willie Funkenstein. King Mark was amazing. I don't know where all those accusations came from about he's not a good manager. He was really mysterious. He would just appear at shows.
Willie Funkenstein and the Funkadelics. Yeah, that's a group. Yeah.
I remember going all around the world, inside of the U.S., outside of the U.S., making so many hits, Peanut Butter and Funky, Funk in the Name of Love, Funkonomics, Funk If You Want To. King Mark was the man. He set my career path straight.
The members of GKDM have a very different story to tell.
King Mark, man. He just ruined everything. He's sketchy. He just ruined everything.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I just can't relax around King Mark.
But here's a word of advice, kids. Stay away from King Mark. He will just use you and pay you in stale milk duds.
King Mark is evil. He's an evil individual.
No one likes stale milk duds, so stay away from that guy.
You know, it's all his fault, and I just blame him. And, you know, I just don't even want to talk about it right now.
And it's other time, like, me and the band, we're at a rest stop, right? But then, like, they, left without me. And they said it was an accident, but I'm not really sure it was really an accident.
Yeah, I forgot RJ. But I had a lot of sins on my mind. Next question.
Behind every superstar, there is a great band. Dave Jets is no different. The Bombers provided the musical canvas on which Jets' art blossomed, and yet they very rarely receive the credit that they deserve. After parting ways with Jets, the members of the Bombers experienced many ups and downs before reuniting, along with blues great Jimmy Dietz, to form a new band.
Hi, I'm Barry.
Hi, I'm Ricky.
Hi, I'm X.
Hi, I'm Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Zachary.
We are the Ben Mac Blues Experience.
The former Bombers have been relatively silent about their many conflicts with Dave Jets, but recently they opened up about their experiences.
Dave had a pet tiger that tried to eat Ricky.
Who brings a wild animal on a tour bus? Selfish, just selfish.
We told him either the tiger goes or we go. So he said, have a nice life.
David stole my girlfriend.
One time he wanted us all to bite bats' heads off on stage, but we said no.
David wanted me to bite a skunk.
He asked me if he could borrow my truck, smashed it up, says he didn't do it and hasn't putting me back to this day.
And he has a bad breath.
We're really happy without Dave Jets, and we're touring the world.
And we're coming to a city near you.
GKDM was notorious for not being able to keep a keyboard player. Dave Spillman is one of the many players to abruptly leave the band.
My name is Dave Spillman, and I used to play keyboard for the band. You know, everybody loved me in the band, except Dave Jets. He said there was only one Dave in the band, and I have to go.
Much like RJ, Dave has found success after GKDM.
I have a brand new album coming out. Make sure you buy it.
I don't really know if this band's gonna make it much longer. I mean, all Lee and David do is argue, and I don't know how much longer I can keep those two separate from each other.
Exactly 1 week after that interview, Lee and David had their final confrontation.
You know, the ending Dark Group was when I came up on Lee and she was out there with her cutting her great big hedge with the great big scissors, and when she was murdering the hedges.
So I'm at my house trimming my hedges in my front yard when all of a sudden Dave goes by yelling, screaming, all this, acting really crazy, and oh my god.
I could hear the hedges crying out pain.
I just can't get the tree down, blah blah blah. Like, oh my god, I'm working. It's my house, I can do what I want.
I said to Lee, I said, supposing it's like, you know, when they cut the hedges off, it's like you're cutting off their arms. How would I like it? How would you like it if I cut off your arms?
And then he goes really crazy, talking about he wants to cut my arms off.
And when the cops showed up, I told them my side of the story, but being a fascist, they sent me off to jail. They took me away to jail.
That was the last straw. That's when I had to get out of the band completely. Ugh.
You know, during those 14 months of incarceration, I got to spread the word around the prison of Zooism. I got people to believe in my belief.
So there you have it, the story of GKDM, a band with so much promise, so much talent, so many egos, and so many problems. What does the future hold for them? Only time will tell.
Does Dave Jets miss GKDM? Man, I don't miss them.
Yeah, I don't miss the band at all. It's kind of tough being a bodyguard and all that other kind of stuff.
Thinking about taking next year off. I've been doing it for a long time, and try to take up golf or something more exciting than golf.
Now this Shelly Two-Step, my reality TV show is coming out soon. You know, we start filming, and I'm really excited about it. It's called Shelly Two Steps to Reality.
But still, my life's been going good so far. I opened up my own music studio, and I'm like teaching underprivileged kids how to play the piano, and I'll be going to college next year. Yep, it's really good.
I can't tell you about who's going to be on there. It's going to be really real, though. And there is going to be dancing involved, and there's going to be some singing, singing and dancing, some people.
Okay, so now that I'm out of the band, I'm no longer with them, I opened up my own photo shop.
Some stars you may have known from back when, and maybe some stars that you're just going to find out about now. So it's gonna be great, you know. Shelly Two Steps to Reality, coming to a theater near you, like your TV room.
Things are going real good for me in 2010. I got my music school going, and I'm famous now, doing really good. I smell that perfume. It smells familiar.